Okay, if you're a student or researcher, you know this feeling. You find the perfect article, you're so excited, you send the link to your group, and nothing. It's a dead link. It goes nowhere. Well, in this explainer, we are going to figure out exactly why that happens and show you the super simple fix to make sure your links work every single time.
I mean, we've all been there, right? You copy that big long URL from your browser's address bar, you email it off, and your colleague just gets a big fat error page. It is so frustrating, it's a total waste of time, and it happens constantly when you're using those powerful library databases. But why? What's the deal?
Well, it turns out this is a super common problem. But the good news is there's a really simple, powerful solution built specifically to solve this. It's called a permalink. And once you know how to find one, you are never, ever going to send a broken link again. I promise.
So here's our game plan. First, we'll quickly dive into why those browser links are so unreliable. Then we'll meet our hero, the permalink. After that, I'm going to walk you through 3 super common patterns for spotting them in pretty much any database out there. And of course, we'll talk about what to do if you ever get stuck.
Okay, so here's the secret. That ridiculously long link you see in your browser's address bar, it's usually temporary. Think of it like a one-time ticket. It's created just for your specific visit, your session, and it has all this extra info that just expires after you leave. So when someone else tries to use your expired ticket, the database has no idea what to do, and bam, error page.
And that is where our solution comes in. The mighty permalink. It's specifically designed to be a stable, reliable link that's going to work today, tomorrow, and next semester for anyone who's supposed to have access.
You know, the name really says it all. A permalink is a permanent link. It's a clean, stable URL that's built to last. Its only job is to point to that exact resource forever, and it completely skips all that temporary session stuff. This is the link you're supposed to share.
So what does this actually mean for you? Well, it means you can finally share articles with your project group without any drama. It means if you're an instructor, you can put links into your course materials that will actually work for your students. It guarantees that when you send a link, the other person gets straight to the good stuff with all the database tools like citing and printing ready to go.
All right, let's hunt one down. Most databases really want you to share their articles, so they usually don't hide the permalink. The very first pattern to look for is some kind of share button or icon. It's your most common starting point.
Let's start with a big one, EBSCOhost. Now, you might not know that name, but you've definitely used their databases. Think Academic Search Complete or Psych Articles. The look and feel is always the same, and luckily, so is the way you find a permalink.
So once you've found an article you like, just glance over to that Tools menu on the right-hand side of the page. See it? You should see a little share icon. That's our target. Give that a click, and a little window will pop up. Now, hang on a second. Be careful here. Don't just grab the first link you see. Look down a little for the section that's specifically labeled Permalink. Right next to it, there's usually a handy Copy to Clipboard button. Click that, and you're golden. You now have a perfect, unbreakable link.
And you'll see this same share pattern all over the place. In eBook Central, for instance, it's sitting right there in the menu on the left side, and they make it super obvious. Share link to book. Click it, copy the link, and you are done. Easy.
Okay, on to our second pattern. So what if you don't see a share button? No worries. The next thing you're going to look for is the universal symbol for a link. You know, that little icon that looks like 2 chain links connected? Sometimes it's a button that just says, Get Link.
For example, in a database like CQ Researcher, just look right under the summary of the article. You'll see a little row of icons. The very first one says, Get Link. Click that, and it'll serve up the stable permalink you need.
Hide Online gives us another crystal clear example. It uses that classic chain link icon, and if you hover your mouse over it, it literally says, Permanent link to this page. I mean, they couldn't make it much easier.
And just to really nail this down, here's one more. In Newsbank, that same exact chain link icon is waiting for you right in the toolbar above the article. See the pattern? Just keep an eye out for that link icon.
All right, time for our third and final pattern, which honestly is the best one, because it's the easiest. Sometimes the database just puts the permalink right there on the page. No buttons to click, no pop-ups, nothing. It's just there. A perfect example of this is the Homeland Security Digital Library. When you're looking at the details for an item, you'll see a field that's explicitly labeled URL. That's it. That is the permalink. All you have to do is highlight it, copy it, and you are good to go.
Okay, let's take a quick time out to talk about one very important special case, JSTOR. You've probably used it. It's one of the most popular databases out there, and it does things just a little bit differently.
But don't worry, it's still super easy once you know the trick.
So with JSTOR, you start by copying the stable URL that's right there under the article title. Simple enough. But there's one extra step. To make sure that link works for everyone else at your school, you have to add this little bit of text, a special prefix to the very beginning of it. This prefix basically tells the link to go through the library's login system first, which acts like a key to unlock the article. All you do is paste this prefix right before the JSTOR link you copied. It's a tiny step that makes a huge difference.
And really, that's it. Look for a share button, look for the link icon, or see if the link is just sitting right on the page. With those 3 patterns, you can confidently make shareable links from pretty much any database. But what if you find a weird one that doesn't follow the rules?
Always remember, you are never on your own with this stuff. If you're ever stuck and can't find a permalink, or you have any other research question, the librarians are there to help. Seriously, you can go see them in person, give them a call, shoot them an email, or even use the 24/7 chat service. They are the ultimate experts.
So go for it. Share those articles with confidence. No more broken links, no more emails saying, hey, this didn't work. You now have the key to making collaboration so much smoother. The only question left is, now that you can reliably share any source you find, what amazing things are you and your team going to discover next?